Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendi McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendi McNeil here with Charlie Jane Speakers, and thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. Today I'm going to talk about becoming a virtual speaker. Becoming a virtual speaker is going to be an awesome podcast, but first, I'd like to welcome you over to our Facebook group. It is called Grow Your Speaking Business. Grow Your Speaking Business. You can find us on Facebook. I will also leave the link in the show notes. It's a fantastic group of speakers that have been in the business for 30 years. We have speakers that just kind of have an idea that they want to start a speaking business. And a lot of talent, a lot of compassion. Everybody is really willing to help each other out. So I encourage you to pop over there and visit us, Grow Your Speaking Business. Again, I will put the link in the show notes. So on to today's podcast. Today I'm going to talk about the go-getter guide to becoming a virtual speaker. With the advent of the pandemic, there's no question that things have changed for speakers and events. While the events circuit is very much back up and running, many thought leaders, entrepreneurs, and educators have taken their message virtual by delivering webinars, creating digital products, and even putting on their very own live streaming events. You can benefit from this trend by becoming a virtual speaker. Not only is it a great way to get your message out there, but it's also a fantastic way to build your brand and grow your business. Here's everything you need to know about becoming a virtual speaker. What is a virtual speaker? As the name suggests, a virtual speaker is someone who delivers their message via the internet instead of in person. This can be, let's say, in the form of webinars, live digital products, such as an online mastermind sessions, or even live streaming events. Rather than traveling and giving talks in person, you can deliver your keynote or other talks virtually to a wider audience. This also means that you can reach people all over the world, which is a major benefit of becoming a virtual speaker. Why become a virtual speaker? Why become a virtual speaker? Because there are so many reasons why you should consider becoming a virtual speaker or adding that to your business. Firstly, it's important to remember that it doesn't have to replace whatever you're doing right now, unless you want it to. Like I said, just you can even merely add it as a lucrative sideline business. It doesn't require anywhere near as much time or money as traditional speaking does. There's no travel, there's no hotel, or other speaking related costs to worry about. Therefore, you can easily slot it in around your current work and your family commitments and do it all from the comfort of your own home. All you need is a laptop, good internet connection. Well, not quite, but I'll get into that. I'll get into that in what you're going to need here shortly. Another huge plus is that virtual speaking allows you to reach massive audiences. Massive. There are no geographical limits. No geographical limits. So your message can reach people worldwide. And because you're not tied to traveling all the time or staying in hotels, you can easily do multiple talks in a day or a week if you want to. And I know this to be true because multiple members in our Charlie Jane Speakers Club do virtual speaking. And I know one gentleman actually did 3 in one day in 3 different countries. So it's a pretty cool thing to, I feel, add to your business, or even if you're not out on the road speaking and traveling and whatnot, then maybe start out doing some virtual speaking, or again, add it to your business. You can actually make a lot of money from virtual speaking with reduced overheads and potentially larger audience. You can make more for your talks and make a pretty healthy profit. Lastly, virtual speaking gives you a considerable degree of freedom. You can do it, again, from anywhere in the world. You can design your own talks and products and are no longer limited by time or geographical constraints. So now you're wondering, well, I don't know how the heck do I become a virtual speaker, Wendy? There are many potential routes to becoming a successful virtual speaker. The quickest and easiest way is to start by reaching out to virtual or live streaming event planners and offering your services. You can also approach companies or organizations that you think would be interested in your message and offer to give a talk virtually. Or if you have a large social media following, you can use this to your advantage and promote your talks directly to your fans. Another excellent method, if you're a real go-getter, is creating and live streaming your own events. You could team up, with other speakers in your network or industry to create a mini conference or event, which you can then live stream to people all over the world. This is a great way to get started in the virtual speaking world and build up a following. You can also create live, or even pre-recorded digital products that allow you to speak virtually to your audience on a more intimate level. These could be in the form of like webinars, online courses, or even one-on-one masterminds or coaching sessions. These are all excellent ways to build your brand, grow your business, and make a lot of money as a virtual speaker. So now you're thinking, all right, what do I need to become a successful virtual speaker? In truth, the key ingredients for success in this growing speaking space are not too dissimilar from those you need for a traditional speaking. Okay? Now, my Charlie J members will already know everything about defining your niche, building credibility and authority, and creating a powerful message that resonates with your target audience. However, to rock virtual speaking, there's a few essential extras that you're going to need in your toolkit. The right technology. Okay, so for virtual speaking, you need to be comfortable and confident using technology. While I mentioned earlier that all you need is a laptop, an internet connection to do this, right? And I mean, really, right. You do need more. A professional microphone, a high quality DSLR camera, some lighting equipment, professional live streaming software, high-speed internet are all non-negotiables if you want to create a top-notch live streaming experience for your audience. You need to be comfortable speaking to a camera. Okay? There is a difference. And I actually did a video on this. I think it's in our Facebook group. There is a difference between getting on a stage and talking to people that are in your audience while you're on stage versus turning the camera on and talking to your camera. Okay? There is a difference. So you need to become comfortable speaking to a camera. This is something that a lot of people struggle with. Without a physical audience in front of them to interact with, some speakers really struggle to engage with the virtual audience in the same way. If this is something, that you're struggling with, my best advice is to practice, right? Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to become. You could even try recording yourself giving a talk and then watching it back to see where you can improve. All right? Don't skimp on any of your marketing or promotional activities. Finally, you need to make sure that you're promoting your talks in the right way. Just because you're not physically traveling to an event doesn't mean you can skimp on the promotion. You still need to let people know about your talks and make it easy for them to attend online. Remember, because these events are online, you have a much wider audience that you can reach with your marketing efforts. Whereas traditional promotion for an event might be restricted to, a specific geographical area, you can promote your virtual talks to people all over the world. with minimal effort. Okay? So make sure you take advantage of social media, email marketing, your paid advertising to get the word out about your talks and drive up the registrations. Virtually speaking can be incredibly lucrative when done right. Virtual speaking is an excellent way to make money as a speaker. In many ways, it's easier than traditional speaking because you have so much more control over your environment, your technology, and marketing. If you're looking for a way to take your speaking career to the next level, I would highly recommend considering virtual speaking. It could be the perfect way to grow your brand and your business. So if you want to learn more about launching your virtual speaking business, hop on over to our Facebook group. It is called Grow Your Speaking Grow Your Speaking Business, and I will leave the link in the show notes. And we are all willing to help out and guide you and get you in the right direction if you are interested in virtual speaking. Okay, so that is it for today's podcast. And like I do on all the podcasts, I like to provide you with a resource. And this resource is going to be found in the show notes. And it is 59, right around there, 59 more conferences that are currently looking for speakers. I'll go grab it and start going through it, see which ones are a fit, check the proposal deadline, and start putting yourself out there. Okay, that is free, and you're going to find it down in the show notes. And that is it for today's podcast. Take care. Bye.